My name is Penda, and if you are tuned in today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my deepest, darkest brown lip shades that I have in my collection. If you are someone that is my complexion, then you know the struggle, sis. I don't even have to explain it, and this does not necessarily say that if you are lighter than me that you can't look at this video, but what I have found is that a lot of times certain shades look really deep and really dark on other skin tones for someone that might be light or someone that might be of a medium or even a brown skin tone. But when I try those same lipsticks that look so deep and so rich on me, they look very cool tone. They look like a light brown. So it has taken me a few years to find some of the shades that I believe will work on anyone that is my complexion or even darker. So if you are interested, if you have been on the hunt for a deep, dark, true brown lip shade that is going to make your complexion shine, make sure you go ahead and keep on watching. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are your true and tried brown nude lipsticks? I will go and buy them all because I live for a good nude. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the swatches of these brown shades. So the first one that I'm going to swatch is going to be from Lena Lashes, and this is in the shade Frederique. This shade, to me, when I first looked at it, it looks like it's purple, but when you actually apply it to your lip, it is a deep, dark brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Wow. Do y'all see how chocolatey it looks? As you guys can see, this liquid lipstick is dark. Deep dark brown. When you pull out the wand, it does look like it has some purple undertone, but I think that's just the undertones that are within it. But this is the deepest, if not one of the deepest dark brown lipsticks that I have. I don't have many liquid lipsticks or many lipsticks in general that go this deep, and I feel like this is just, it's one of a kind in that I can use this to line my lips. I can use this on its own, but this is one of the few liquid lipsticks that are actually darker than what I would say my complexion is. So if you are someone that is darker than me and you're looking for something that could be a true nude for you, but you haven't found a lipstick that has gone dark enough, you definitely will be able to get away with using this. When it dries down, it does dry down a little cooler, as I found with most of my deep dark brown lipsticks, but it definitely still gives you the color payoff, still gives you pigment, and it still gives you a deep dark shade that you might not have necessarily had in your collection before. The next shade that I'm going to show you guys is a Colored Rain liquid lipstick, and it is in the shade Mocha. Now this is a different type of brown in that it is very muted. So this is not one of those browns that has like an extreme red undertone. It's just brown. So if you're looking for, which I'm assuming because you came to this video, a brown lipstick, this will definitely give you that. So this Colored Rain lipstick I really like because, again, the undertones are not like jumping out that much. It doesn't have a really deep red undertone. It's just a true chocolate brown. That's it. You ask for a chocolate brown, Colored Rain gives it to you. That's just, it is what it is. There's nothing else that I can say much more about it. But if you are someone that is not looking for something that's too deep, but you still want it to be dark, this is a perfect option for you. I really love it. I feel like it blends right into my skin complexion, which makes it even more of a nude lipstick for me. So I love this. You could also use this to line. All of the brown lipsticks that I'm going to show you for the most part are deep enough that you could use them to line any other liquid lipstick, any other lipstick that you have. Yeah, it's bomb. Like, it's really bomb. I love this shade. On to the third one. This next liquid lipstick is in the shade Gumbo, and it is from Crayon Case. This brown applies really deep. It does have a little bit of a warmer undertone, but it's not like super red to the point where you notice it that much. It is a true chocolate brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that for you guys. So for this liquid lip from Crayon Case, it really does go on as a really rich, deep brown. It does dry down again to be a little cooler, but at the same time, it still has the same pigment once it dries down. I really like the fact that this liquid lipstick is super long wearing. One thing that I know for a fact in all of the liquid lipsticks that I have that have shown up in this video is that they do wear for a long time without making your lips feel super cracked or super dry. Typically when I apply the Crayon Case liquid lipsticks, I do like to apply like a balm underneath just so that I can give myself some moisture before adding on the liquid lip, but it does last all day. I hope that you guys can see how the dry down has changed a little bit. So you still see the deepness, you still see the richness, you still see that it's a deep dark brown, but the color is a little cooler, just a little bit. So far those three were all liquid lipstick, and what I will say is that by far there are more, or not that there are more, but I feel like more brands have liquid lipsticks that are deep brown than I have experienced as far as just brands having regular lipsticks that are deep brown. So I'm going to show you guys the darkest browns that I have in my collection that are in lipstick form in case liquid lipsticks are too drying for you. So guys, I know I said I had two lipstick options, but I put one of them on and they're not as deep as I remember it being. So I'm not even going to share it in the video because I truly want this to be a video that represents deep brown shades that are more difficult to find for someone that is of my complexion. So we're going to skip the other option I have altogether and go straight into the last one, which is from Colored Rain again. And this one is in the shade Eris. This one is a nice deep chocolate brown shade, like now this shade in particular from Colored Rain is a part of their Safari Rain collection, so I hope that it is still available. But this shade Huntress is the only lipstick normal formula product that I have that is as dark as this one is, and I really love how moisturizing, how hydrating it is. As we all know, with matte lipsticks, it can go really good or it can go really bad and feel super uncomfortable, and I specifically ended off with this shade just because I knew that I wanted my lips to be a little more comfortable towards the end after all of the swatches that I will be doing. But this brown is more on the warm undertone. I really just love the way it almost blends into my complexion. You can see that it's a little darker than I am, so it stands out a little bit, but at the same time it just looks like a beautiful brown shade. It's really unique because I don't have that many brown. I don't have any other brown lipstick that goes as deep as this one does in like the regular normal lipstick formula that so many of us still do use and love. So as I'm like looking at the lipsticks that I showed, I just realized, it just hit me that all of these brands that I featured today, so Colored Rain, Crayon Case, and Lena Lashes, are all three black owned brands. And I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory in how the darkest brown shades that I have are created by owners who are also, or brands who are black owned, and the women, I believe all three of them are women of deeper complexions. So I think that in the next few videos you'll see me doing, I'm definitely going to be looking into the shades that are present or that we have as women of deeper complexions in the industry, because there is definitely a gap. And a conversation I was having with one of my friends on live is just this idea that more brands need to hire women of deeper complexions, more brands need to hire models and have people come in to test the products that are of deeper complexions, because something that can look super rich and super dark on someone who is white or someone who is fair or someone who is even lighter brown than I am is not going to look the same on me. So we can't really have shades named chocolate, or you can't really have shades named mocha if it doesn't look chocolate or if it doesn't look mocha or it's on someone who will be within that like foundation family. So I think it's super important for this to just be more diversity in beauty, to be more representation when it comes to just having people of diverse backgrounds on the back end who can speak for and speak to a wide range of women, because how it looks swatched on me is not how it's going to look swatched on another person that is not within my complexion family, and I think that goes across the board. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you were able to find or discover a new brand that you have not heard of before, or find a product from a brand that you didn't know you needed, because sis, we all need a dark, vampy, chocolate brown shade. it's without question, okay? It needs to be in the collection. It's so versatile. You can do so many things with it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you didn't do it at the beginning or in the middle. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I know you want to see more. I know you want to see what else I have coming up. I know you want the tea. I know you want to know what my suggestions are and just see what's in my collection and how I use it. So just subscribe now. Save yourself the hassle, okay? Comment down below and let me know what your favorite dark brown lip shade is. I asked the same question in the beginning and I'm asking it again because there's definitely a lack of these types of shades that are available for deeper women. So if you know of one, if you have one in your collection that I don't have, let me know so I can go grab it and so that everyone else that is watching this can go grab it as well. I love you guys so much and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.